Hello and welcome to Mindful Life Podcast. My name is Wendy, and today we are focusing on opening and clearing the throat chakra. I want to start by sharing something that I read in a book by Carolyn Myss, The Anatomy of the Spirit. She has written out a really simple chart for describing mental, emotional issues, physical dysfunctions, and the coordinating organs of the chakra system. There are 7 main chakra energy centers. And so as I go through this list in her book, I want you to try just tuning into your body and seeing if any of this information resonates with you and feels like maybe you may be having some of these imbalances that are connected to your throat chakra. It's always interesting to look at the different perspective and try to achieve balance through different perspectives. The throat chakra represents not only just the throat, but the thyroid, the trachea, the neck vertebrae, the mouth, teeth and gums, esophagus, parathyroid, and the hypothalamus. The emotional, mental issues that are associated with this chakra are as follows: choice and strength of will, personal expression, following one's dream, using personal power to create, addiction, judgment and criticism, faith and knowledge, and also the capacity to make decisions. In the physical function section that's coordinated with this chakra are a raspy throat, a chronic sore throat, mouth ulcers, gum difficulties, temporomandibular joint problems, or TMJ, scoliosis, laryngitis, swollen glands, and thyroid problems. The color that is associated with this chakra is the color blue. And I just have this beautiful book by Ina Siegel, who wrote The Secret Language of Your Body. She describes this very beautifully in her book. Blue creates a sense of tranquility, serenity, and peace by soothing the mind. This color calms nerves, destroys infections, and purifies the aura. It can lead people to their truth and connection with the divine. So as we do the following meditation together, I want you to just be mindful of what this chakra represents in your life. Do you feel like there's an imbalance in your communication? Are you not able to communicate what you would like to with your partner? Is there some actual physical imbalances or diseases that you're struggling with that you would like to balance holistically and naturally? So just some things to think about. And if you have any further questions, I'd love to hear your comments and questions by emailing me at info@wendylnelson.com, and we can have a discussion about what's going on with your throat chakra and how that's affecting you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. One thing to always keep in mind when you're wanting to create balance and harmony and coherence in your health, it's always best to think of the body as a whole, not just the physical or the emotional or the spiritual or the mental, but all 4 bodies combined. They are deeply connected, and when we approach health and wellness from this perspective of wholeness, we're able to achieve permanent results in our goals. One thing I would like to mention before we get started is the sound that you can hear in the background. This frequency is 741 hertz. It is a frequency that is tuned specifically for throat chakra healing. So allow the music to just resonate through your body. Allow the music to soak into every cell. Because when we are exposed to these healing frequencies, the water in our body changes. Our bodies are constantly vibrating, and when we listen to these healing frequencies, they actually change our bodies on a molecular level, creating coherence, harmony, and balances our biosystem. So go ahead and find a comfortable chair to sit in where you can be free from distractions, a quiet place, a place where you've created some sacred space for yourself. And if you haven't already created sacred space somewhere in your home where you can go that is specifically for contemplation and self-reflection, I encourage you to do that. So sit up tall by comfortably grounding your hips and then lengthening your spine. Allow spaciousness in your chest by slightly shifting your shoulders down and back. Let your arms relax with your palms resting easily on your lap. Breathe quietly in and out through your nose. With your eyes closed, notice your breath. Take a moment to settle in. And as you feel the breath moving from your nostrils up toward the crown of your head, and then down past your throat, past your chest, and down into your belly, maintain an easy and relaxed breath, deep and slow. Now draw awareness to your throat. Visualize a warm and glowing blue light at the throat chakra. The throat chakra is located behind your Adam's apple and in front of your spine. Focus on the area wherever you may feel a tiny knot of energy in the throat area. Picture this light here as alive, pulsing, and vibrating. Picture a blue orb of energy, or like a horizontal disc made of light. Hold your awareness on this area. As you make your way through the following commitments and contemplations, I want you to visualize and feel the energy of this blue orb. Begin with a silent voice inside yourself. I commit to always telling the truth. Notice what arises in the sensations of your body as you contemplate what that means to you. Feel the sensations in your body, not just the throat. Notice what arises as you promise to be truthful. Notice if there's resistance or tension or tightness in the body. Do you feel closed off? Do you feel a block between that promise to tell the truth? Notice too if there's a feeling of lightness, opening, and spaciousness. Say to yourself again, I commit to always telling the truth. Does this feel light or heavy to you? This is something that I want you to be mindful of on a daily basis throughout your life. Does this feel heavy or light? Breathing in as you feel in your body what that means for you. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths. And don't judge as you feel into the space. I want you just to be aware of it, conscious of it. Maybe it's something that you did not know that was there before, and you're just realizing something new about yourself. Now say silently to yourself, I commit to using my words to bring people together, and I will refrain from divisive speech. Now contemplate what that means to you. And what it means to speak in ways that connect rather than divide. Notice the vibration of energy at your throat. And notice any sensations that arise in your body. Stay free from any stories related to this commitment, and free from judging yourself or others. Just notice what happens when you say, I commit to refraining from divisive speech. I will use my words to bring people together. Take a moment to breathe deep and slow, 3 to 5 breaths. Let go of the story. And just notice how you feel. Now say silently to yourself, I commit to speaking kindly and gently, never yelling or using my words to hurt others. Contemplate what that means to you. As you deepen your awareness of the blue light at your throat, reflect upon your tone of voice, the volume of your voice, the tempo of your voice. And notice what arises in your body as you say silently, I commit to speaking gently, never using my words to hurt myself or others. Pausing here for 3 to 5 breaths. Say silently to yourself, I commit to only speaking when necessary, and I will refrain from idle chatter. Now contemplate what that means to you. In what ways do you speak unnecessarily? In what ways do you speak simply to fill space? To avoid silence, or to avoid something that you want to avoid talking about, or to serve your ego. Your ego is a mask that tells you lies about who you are. behind that mask is your truth. But behind the mask of avoidance and chatter is someone who can speak meaningfully, mindfully, and can pause and contemplate what it is that's being said to you and how you would like to respond. How does your body respond to this commitment? I will speak meaningfully and I will avoid useless speech. How does that feel? Pause here for 3 to 5 breaths, breathing deep and slow. Listening to the music, allowing it to soak into every cell of your body. And now feel back into the area of your throat, the orb or disc of blue light. Feel its warmth, its aliveness, its expansiveness. Feel the energy growing. See it pulsing and vibrating with every cycle of breath. Feel back into the breath itself. Feel the breath pulsing, vibrating, moving, flowing. Watch and feel and notice the breath as it comes in through your nose, as it moves up towards the crown of your head and down past your throat into the chest and into your belly. Let the area of your throat feel spacious and open and free, unobstructive, alive, vibrant. Notice how smoothly the breath flows up and down past the space. Can you see it moving past the space into the heart and into the solar plexus right below your breastbone, into the diaphragm? Notice it flowing up toward your crown chakra at the top of your head. Back down your spine into your belly. Feeling its expansiveness and spaciousness. Moving past the belly into your hips. Feel the energy of your breath moving down your legs, and imagine it moving past your feet into the earth, allowing the energy of the earth to connect to your breath, and watching it flow back up through your feet, filling your whole aura with this blue, beautiful light. Rest in the spaciousness for as long as you'd like, filling your whole aura, your whole chakra system, from the crown to the base of your spine, down to your feet into the earth. Watching the cycles of breath move the energy throughout your whole body. And before you close this meditation, remember your commitments. I commit to always telling the truth. I commit to refraining from divisive speech. I will use my words to bring people together. I commit to speaking gently and never using my words to hurt myself or others. I commit to speaking meaningfully and will avoid useless speech. Make a promise to carry these commitments and your mindfulness into the rest of your day. And as you're ready, slowly open your eyes and connect to the space around you. Feel the shift that you have created in the body. And I want to thank you for joining me today. This practice is so important as we are looking for ways to meaningfully connect to our loved ones and to the people around us, even at work. Remember, it's always important for us to pause before we speak and listen with our ears, listen with our hearts. May you have mindful speech in your life and in your mind, and may it change and shift your cells in your body. May it help you restore balance between your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. May you have peace and walk with ease and joy. I hope you enjoyed this meditation, and I will see you next time. I'd love to hear how your experience was with this meditation. And if you have any suggestions for future topics or guided meditation on this podcast, you can reach out to me by emailing me at info@wendylnelson.com. As always, you can reach out to me for private sessions remotely or in person. Just go to my website, www.wendylnelson.com, and click the button Work with Wendy. I can't wait to hear from you.